How does one even begin to review a chair? I mean, computer stuff, no problem for us. We've got a review of Silverstone's awesome looking FT05 case coming soon. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss that. But a chair? Well, I guess today's video is just going to be a little different then, isn't it? Cooler Master Neptune series CPU coolers are available in a variety of radiator sizes to perfectly suit your next build. Click now to learn more. We'll start with the shopping experience. Color selection was easy. All their chairs look pretty freaking awesome actually, and I went with an orange and black color scheme very similar to the Linus Tech Tips one. Model selection though was where things got a little bit tougher. They have DX Racer chairs listed on the Need for Seat site, but the model names don't correspond to the ones on DX Racer's own website in any meaningful way, and when I contacted DX Racer about the naming and visual similarities between the products, they denied any affiliation. So I settled on Need for Seat's own Maxnomic line, which based on the teardown on their site versus copycat chairs, looks pretty freaking awesome. You should check out the teardown, by the way, if you get a chance. I didn't want to cut up my chair because I plan on using it for years to come, but if their point is the difference in materials and construction that you get for an extra $100 versus a lookalike is worth it, then it comes across very well. The unboxing and assembly process only took about half an hour, even though I did it myself, and the manual suggests getting a helper. Speaking of which, the manual is full color, and I was really pleased with it, until I got to the part where it broke the news to me that this is not, in fact, a sex chair. I tried pretty hard not to hold that against the chair when I was doing my sitting benchmarks, but no promises. On to the evaluation of the chair. I'll start with my past experience. I've got a $100-ish IKEA chair that I use at the office every day, a $200-ish leather Costco chair that I use at home every day, and now I have a $300+ chair. So the angle I'll be tackling this from is what do you get in terms of extra features and comfort as you spend more money? Height adjust is pretty standard these days, and while the gas lift on the Maxnomic only moves about 3 inches, I found that even when it's bottomed out, you don't get that rock hard feeling as you plonk down into it. So it's got a wider usable range than my other chairs, where I have to leave a bit of an air cushion at the bottom at all times. I did find the lever a bit tough to reach compared to the other designs though. And on that note, this seems like a good time to check out the other levers that are down here. The one on the left is a lean lock, but I left this off because there's a knob on the bottom that you can turn to adjust the tension of the lean, so I set it up so that it was basically impossible for me to lean the chair accidentally, but easy to do it on purpose with my feet up under my desk, the way I sometimes like to sit when I'm writing. The last lever is back over on the right and controls the Recline feature. It's a little disconcerting at first, being able to lean so far back in a chair, but even with the stock base, they have a heavier duty one, I didn't feel like there was any risk of me falling over. It's got like 12 steps, 4 of which at the beginning are completely unusable. See, wait, really? And then combined with the included head pillow, I'd say it's legitimately comfortable enough to sleep in if you're into that, and you're alone. Which leads us to overall comfort. I usually don't do 8-hour marathon sits, but even since I've gotten it, I've had a couple days where I've been sitting for 3+ hours at a time, and that's where I often run into trouble with my buns falling asleep in my other chairs, because when I've gone shopping for chairs in the past, I've looked for soft cushioning, and the problem with the chairs I buy is that after half an hour to an hour, you're basically sitting on the plywood inner material because the cushion is so easy to push through. While the Dominator doesn't feel like sitting on a cloud or anything, the cushioning is so thick and has enough strength to it that even though it's not goose down, I can't get through it to the inner structure. So there's always some padding, which allowed my buns to stay awake much better. And I also found that sitting on something that's comfortable but not soft made my sitting position naturally better somehow. I mean, I'm still not Percy perfect posture by any stretch, but small improvements can add up to a lot when you spend a long time in your chair. I didn't find their lumbar support pillow that useful because it moved around a fair bit when I got up and sat back down on the chair, but the chair is plenty comfortable without it anyway, and I did find the headrest one was a little bit more useful. Onto the armrests. They're kind of awesome actually. They have a ton of adjustments. They can go up and down. They can go, if I can find all these buttons in real time here, they can go side to side, whatever. We'll do this in B-roll. They can go side to side, they can be angled in and out, and they can go forward and back. It's a feature I normally don't find myself using much, these adjustments. You just kind of set it and forget it. But with how quick it is to adjust, particularly the height, I actually found myself raising my mouse arm so I'd have a nice, flat, again, cushioned but not overly comfortable platform to rest my elbow on, then tucking them down and moving my chair in whenever I needed to do some serious typing. Again, little ergonomic improvements that help over time. Speaking of time, I guess it's conclusion time. The worst thing about this chair has got to be the shopping experience. Need for Seat needs to add a comparison tool or a shopping helper wizard to their site, because for most people, the differences in features will not be the main deciding factor, and getting the size and weight suggestions right will be more important. Their less expensive casual sport model may have actually been a better fit for me, but I didn't realize that until after this one had already arrived. In spite of it being a little bit big for me though, it's very comfortable, and even though it uses fake leather rather than natural leather, the inside materials make up for this in my mind, and I'll be using this chair as my new daily driver at work. But the real test, of course, will be what we go with when it's time to equip everyone in the office with better chairs. So stay tuned, because we want to try out some other options, and once we've made a decision, we will definitely update you guys with another final video. Speaking of updating you guys with another video, Fractal Design is doing a giveaway, and you can watch this video for the full details. Or you can just keep watching right now to find out what's up. Either way is fine, I guess it doesn't matter. The giveaway is worldwide, except where prohibited by law, and unlike most giveaways where it's like, yeah, I won something, but I don't actually want one of those. Fractal's letting both of the two winners pick their own power supply and case combination, so they'll be sure to get something that's perfect for a system upgrade they're planning or even a new rig. Just head over to gleam.io/anu3x/Linus, like the Fractal Design Facebook page, and you're in. You can also earn bonus entries by following FDNA on Twitter, subscribing to FDNA, that's Fractal Design North America by the way, on YouTube, or following me on Facebook or Twitter. 2 winners will be chosen and contacted by email once they have won. You'll have 24 hours to claim the prize, so be vigilant. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. Like this video if you liked it, dislike it if you disliked it, leave comments, let us know. Do you want to see more chair reviews? What chair should we review? Or maybe our chairs reviews sucked and you didn't want to see any more of our chair reviews at all. It's totally up to you. Also check out the link in the video description. You can buy a cool t-shirt like this one, you can give us a monthly contribution, or you can change your Amazon bookmark to one with our affiliate code so we get a small kickback whenever you buy office supplies or whatever it is you buy on Amazon. Thanks again for watching, and as always, don't forget to subscribe.